Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome, and if you are not new, thank you for coming back for another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my first impressions of the year on the LA Cover Shot Eye Palette by Smashbox. If you are interested in seeing my first impressions on this palette, definitely stay tuned. Very pretty, very pretty. Oh, and if you are interested in more content from me, definitely subscribe. If you like the video, definitely hit that like button. Definitely helps out the channel. And yeah, guys, I'll be talking to you guys really soon. Enjoy the tutorial. Almond on a fluffy brush in the transition area. Golden orange, the warm neutral quad. I'm going in with There's Valet. Going in closer into the crease. This is a nice rich orange shade. Go. And making sure that that's blended. Into Valet. Going back with my fluffy brush. Just making sure everything is blended out. Going into the quad next to it, into that dark matte brown shade that is called Java. And putting that right into the crease. First I just pat it where I want it. Blend it pretty nicely. Going back in with There's the Valet on the edge of that. Making sure that that orangey tone did not get lost. Pigment primer. I don't know, this is weird. Blending that till it's sticky. Alright, on my finger, going into the shimmery purple shade. Alright, going in with East Cider. If I can get a brush with some spray. And that brush off. And going into the next shade, which is Platinum. This is picking up very nicely. See if I can lay this down without wetting it first. That's pretty. Okay, I'm going to spray it and see how that goes. I'm just patting that in on the center of the lid. Picking a little bit more of East Cider up on that brush. Not re-wetting it. Going back in with Java. Deepening up the crease a little bit more. Going back into There's Valet. And with our initial fluffy brush, just with no additional product, blend, blend, blend. Actually, I'm going to use the liner that came in the palette. Best Coast. That's a little bit more of a pink tone and it's matte. I'm gonna go in with Venice Peach. Other eye off camera, and I will be back. Okay guys, so here is the final look. Let's hop into my first impressions. Okay, so this palette is $45. Okay, you get your 16 shades in here, and then you also get your you get an always on eyeliner that has a nice little, you know, tray right there for it to sit in, and you get a nice little mirror right there. So I liked the performance of these eyeshadows. However, I did have to put in a little bit more work than I'm used to for some of these shimmers to pop like I wanted them to. Oftentimes, or for these like high-end palettes, like in the $45 range, specifically ABH, or even the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, you can just use those with your finger and you get that nice high shine payoff. For me at least, I had to spray the brush to get this you know, pop, and then even for the purple to pop, I had to spray my brush. So that's a little bit of a downside. It probably would have worked better if I had a better primer, a better like glitter glue. This stuff that I got, this little pigment primer, no, I gotta go and buy something else because either way, I need another replacement for my glitter glue. But this, it works. It works. The mattes blended out very nicely. I still see like the differences in the colors that I used. So for instance, still see my dark brown. Sorry for all the purple on my hand. I still see the dark brown matte, a little bit of more of an orangey, matte, and then my transition shade. So I didn't find that the colors muddied together or anything like that. I think that, like I said, the mattes blended out very nicely on my skin tone, and they showed up very nicely on the skin tone as well. And I didn't have a lot of fallout, so that's a plus. So if you don't mind, spraying your brush and, so you can see a little bit more pigment pop up in those metallics, then, then I think it's a good palette. I think it's a good buy if you're looking for a palette that can be used both every day and then when you want to spice things up. So here is, a better look at the palette. I like all these bright colors here. So for my colorful girls who likes to do a lot of colorful looks, you can get that with these colors here. And then for my neutral girls, you got your two, quads in the middle, and then for a little bit more pop, you got this quad right here. So I like the variety that you can achieve, or that you get with this palette, and you have a nice balance of mattes and metallics. So in this palette you have 9 mattes and 7 shimmers. Okay, so I think that's a very nice balance, and you can use across the palettes, or use across the quads, use colors across the quads like I did today. But then you can also stick within your quad because they put them, the quads are like color coordinated already for you. So if you're somebody who just wants to use a couple of shades that are already, matched up for you, then you have that in this palette, which is a very nice plus. So I can just get a look out of this palette, a look out of this quad, a look out of this quad, or this quad, so, but, I wanted to use colors from each quad so I could demonstrate, you know, how they perform on my skin for you guys. So, yeah, first palette of the year. I think it went well. I just, you know, wish that the metallics were a little bit more creamy. They're a drier metallic formula. That's what it is. They're a drier metallic formula, especially compared to ABH. But I like that they've already grouped the colors together for your ease of use. So I think this would be good for a beginner in eyeshadow, and I think you're getting a good value. 16 shades and a full-sized eyeliner. The eyeliner works very nicely, very pigmented, glides on very easily. It's called the Always On Gel Eyeliner, and it's in the shade Fishnet, which is basically just a black, and it glided on very, very nicely. Very pigmented, and yeah, so this is for a first impression. Those are my first impressions on the palette on Smashbox eyeshadows, because I've never had any Smashbox eyeshadows before. So yeah, definitely check it out if you are interested. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed my first impressions on the Smashbox Cover Shot eye palette. I hope you enjoyed my first impressions on the palette. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like the video. And if you want to see more content from me, definitely subscribe to the channel. And I will be talking to you guys really, really soon. See ya.